that you like to or often read. You should say what magazine or newspaper it is, what the magazine or newspaper is about, how often you read it, what kinds of people generally read this magazine or newspaper, and explain why you like to read it. Answer: to be honest, I don't read magazines much these days, but I still read the one called Viet Traveler, which is a tourism magazine. The magazine contains all that we need to know in terms of traveling, such as reviews of numerous famous destinations, tips to save money when traveling, or what we need to prepare for a trip. Besides, at the back of the magazine, there are a few discount coupons for some particular domestic tours which are run by tourist companies. Always, when a new issue is published, I get it delivered to my house by post. Actually, I have been a subscriber to this magazine for almost 5 years, and I fully intend to carry on reading it, as all the information in it is arranged logically. Therefore, I find it quite easy to locate every article that interests me. In addition, I highly appreciate the quality of the magazine's contents. The attractiveness of the glossy photos and the high standard of journalism are just two of its outstanding features. As a final point, I would emphasize that I usually depend on this magazine to plan a good trip or suggest one to my friends. Vocabulary: discount coupons. Noun: small pieces of printed paper that gives you the right to buy something at a cheaper price than normal. Example: I cut the discount coupons out of the newspaper and used them to buy an iPhone at a reduced price. Run: verb, provided and made available to people. Example: the school runs special courses for teenagers during the summer. Issue: noun, one of a regular series of a magazine. Example: in the last issue of the magazine, there is an article about restaurants in Hanoi. Subscriber: noun, a person who pays money, usually once a year, to receive regular copies of a magazine or newspaper. Example: the number of subscribers to the magazine has now reached 10,000. Fully intend to: adverb plus verb, to have a definite plan about something which you will do. Example: if I don't go on holiday this month, then I fully intend to take a holiday next month. Carry on. Phrasal verb: continue. Example: even if I pass the exam, I fully intend to carry on studying English to an advanced level. Glossy. Adjective: smooth and shiny so as to look real and attractive. Example: the shiny paper used in glossy magazines is very expensive, so the magazines too are always expensive. Outstanding. Adjective: extremely good and very important. Example: the outstanding tourist attraction in New York is the Statue of Liberty. 21. Describe a subject you didn't like before but are interested in now. You should say, today I am going to share with you my experience with a subject I didn't like before, but I am interested in now. That is maths. In Vietnam, we had to study maths from elementary school onwards because it is one of the compulsory subjects. There were so many reasons why I didn't like maths. First of all, I think my elementary teacher failed to guide us through the exercises which we had to do step by step. She basically gave us many types of maths problems and the solutions to each type. Consequently, I didn't fully understand the subject or the logic behind the solution, like how did you come up with that particular solution but not in a different way? Secondly, she always assigned difficult problems for us to do at home. Since I didn't understand the lesson, I couldn't solve a single problem, so I was very discouraged when I tried to study maths. It was not until high school that I started to like maths. At that time, maths was divided into algebra and geometry. I found that I was very good at dealing with numbers. In addition, my maths teacher was a great one. He focused on teaching us to master the basic knowledge, then how to use basic knowledge to solve more advanced problems. Vocabulary. Maths or math is mathematics. The American usage is math, and the British use maths as a noun and as an adjective. Both are correct, but use either the American or British form consistently. From onwards, starting from a particular time and continuing after that. In this case, starting in elementary school and continuing during all the time of my education in school. Guide through. To explain a problem or a process so that we are able to complete it. Here, the elementary teacher did not explain how to do maths problems clearly, so I never understood them. Step by step. Each one of a series of things which you have to do to solve a problem. The teacher did not take us through each one of these steps to arrive at the solution. Logic. A way of thinking about something. In this case, I did not understand the method of thinking about maths problems in order to solve them. Come up with. To find. Usually referring to an answer to something, like finding the solution to a maths problem. Assign. To give a task to somebody, such as the homework which the teacher gave me. Not a single. This is a strong way to say no or not any when used in front of a noun. I was not able to solve any problems when I did my homework. Discouraged. Not confident or enthusiastic. This is how I felt when I had to study maths at that time. Algebra. The type of maths in which letters and symbols are used to represent quantities. Geometry. This is another type of maths. It deals with the shapes of objects and measuring lines, angles, and their relationships.